If you're used to your partner behaving in a certain way and all of a sudden there's a change up, that's a surprise. So that partner needs to be able to communicate that to you. That's one of my other ones. Being honest and sharing feelings, even when you're not really ready to share the things. So let's say I'm growing and there's things going on. I need to keep my partner abreast of what's going on.
Yeah, you do. You
It's
have to
true.
keep them informed. Otherwise, they're going to be blindsided and say, well, where did that come from? And you'll be like, you ding dong, I've been thinking that for like 5 years. I never, well, you never told me. So sharing what you're feeling and going through would be nice. If you can't share with your partner, obviously there's something imbalanced here.
But sometimes it's hard to share because you're doing your own growth and there's some things that you're having trouble with. But you have
Gosh,
to share, though,
I,
what you're going through. Like, hey, I'm not ready to talk about this yet. Or
I'm going to disagree with you. It's not hard to share. It's
sometimes, come
it's
on,
it's
when you're working through stuff.
emotionally challenging because you're afraid to reveal yourself. That's different than hard. Although I understand what hard means.
What if you can't even reveal it to yourself?
Well, if you're thinking it, you do know it. So
Ah,
guess
good
what?
one.
It's already revealed. If it's completely unconscious and you're behaving in ways that you don't even really understand, I can go with you.
I,
But if you're thinking about it, dude, there is nothing not revealed here. It's pretty clear.
I am like that now. There's
Which
nothing
kind that you hide it from me?
No, the other
Oh,
way.
I better record her.
Let me finish
Oh,
talking.
we are recording. Okay, go ahead.
We are. I am. I can reveal any thought or anything. There's nothing that you haven't seen because of the
Mhm.
work that we do, right? But I'm thinking of people that, things that just come up unexpectedly or things that you're working on and you're not. But I see what you're saying.
Well,
If the
yeah,
thought
the
comes
spur of the
in,
moment, I get it. But like,
it's the
if
thought that comes.
let's say you're mad at your husband or wife and you're sitting around thinking about it for 2 weeks, it's pretty clear. It's not like a spur of the moment, like, ooh, it just took me over. I just got
Yeah.
this. No, I can't reveal it because I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
No, you know it. You've been thinking about it. Well, what keeps you from sharing with your partner? Obviously, because there's some sort of relationship issue where you don't share, where you don't trust, where you don't believe the other person can handle it, or in your experiences you have shared something and they took and used it against you later. Okay.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, just as a male in society, most men don't usually use the past to beat you up, but I know my mom did.
Mhm.
And so it seemed to be my distortion, maybe, but it seemed to be a little bit more prevalent
A woman thing.
that females definitely hold the bag over your head longer. And guys are kind of like, well, here it is. Oh, yeah, okay, that was stupid. Yeah, all right. Oh, sorry. And they're a little bit more forthright on some things. Not
And
always.
and obviously, if that was your pattern, your mother did it to you. Obviously, your wife would have the same pattern.
Geez, yes.
And
What a coincidence.
but really,
Yeah.
the,
And mind you, that's not because it was my wife's fault. It's because I had that programming that I unconsciously chose to be with someone who had those same patterns so that they would match my belief system of how women were. So get it, it was my responsibility on a deeper level. But on a surface level, it was definitely her theoretically doing that.
yeah. Thanks for the clarification. That's very true.
Yeah, we
That's
should all know
important.
that it's always about us.
Yeah.
It's never about your partner. I mean, unless you're being physically beaten and directly abused where it's really apparent.
Mhm.
But even that is your choice to stay or not.
Yeah, you participated in this coupling,
Right.
so
Whether you knew it or not, whether you were conscious of it
or
or not.
unconscious, correct?
So let's say you were abused as a child and now you're with a wife that verbally abuses you or a husband that emotionally abuses you. Doesn't really make any difference. It's both abuse, but you were abused as a child, so abuse is in your category.
Mhm.
So you see how that belongs to us.
Yeah.
Whereas now, if you truly love your partner and there really is some sort of viable match there, then you would have conversations about that. You'd say, hey, wow, could you please not speak to me like that? Because and here's the key, that brings up all of my stuff when you do that behavior. Because I'm not telling her it's her fault. I'm telling her it's mine. I'm owning it. But her behavior triggers me, and I'm asking her, like as a partner, for a favor, if you will, to not do that particular way. And if you need to say that to me, it's my responsibility to tell her how I can palatably take that. So instead of saying, "Hey, Michael, you jerk, what are you doing?" A little bit more like, "Hey, Michael, I had some issue going on here with something that was going on. Can we take a look at this?" Because now there's no blame. There's just a matter of fact or truth, and we're open to discussing it rather than arguing about it. But so many times we argue about these things as human beings.